Ditch the screens and engage with your family, people.
What?
All right, Dina is learning all about the conversation starter sets you can bring to the dinner table.
Yes, good morning to all of you. Okay, so I know as a new mom, we're really trying hard to find ways that we're going to be able to reduce screen time as our daughter gets older. And I know for a lot of you out there, that might be the best Mother's Day gift. Actually, if you want to spend the time with your family, sit with your kids and enjoy some conversations that aren't just in front of the screen. So this is really a wonderful concept, and this is called Table Topics. And there are different genres and different groups specifically for each box. So right now we're joined by the Vice President of this company. This is actually Sheryl Brunell. So Sheryl, via Zoom, good morning to you. We have a couple of the items here in studio, and I've kind of tasked the anchors here to take part with me in just a couple minutes. But let's talk about how this whole idea came to be.
Nice. Well, Table Topics, thanks, by the way, for having us. It's so nice to meet you all. Table Topics came about from very genuine passion for great conversation. So our founder was going to a holiday party and was, sort of tired of having the same chit chat, small conversation with the same group of friends over and over and over again. And so her husband challenged her to write down a few great questions, and she did. She put them in her pocket, took them to the party, and asked each person that she got to converse with a different question. And it was a hit instantaneously. And so the very next morning, she came home, sat down and wrote out a whole set of questions, put them on the center of the dinner table. And she was a young mom at the time. She had three young daughters and her husband there. And they started the whole Table Topics sort of revolution at the time. So that's how it got started.
It's just such a great idea. It's so simple, but makes so much sense. I can imagine families taking these out to meals also outside of the house, not just the ones inside the home too. So I have a couple of cards that I've given the anchors from the grandparents and grandkids edition. So there are, as I mentioned, there's many different editions, but I think all of the questions can be really usable for any family in any setting. So, okay, Tina, what's your question?
What's your favorite dessert?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Of course. I mean, I know when it comes to kids, and every time I'm out in schools, they love talking about food.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, Court.
What did you get into the most trouble for when you were younger?
Oh.
And that'll open up the Pandora's box to kind of connect, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
John?
might have been a little sassy with my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shocking. This one, what do you think of Tucker Carlson? Wait, no, that's what my dad asked me. This one, actually, I like this. What was your favorite bedtime story when you were younger?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Like if you're the grandparent, you let the grandchildren know a little bit about you when you were a child, because they just think of you as old.
They don't know that you were actually a child at some
They
point.
don't realize you were a child.
Yeah, before them, right?
Yeah.
And then out of the family box, I love this one. What's the favorite part of your day? A lot of times people will ask, what did you do today? But maybe going a little deeper. Maybe today, not everything was great, but your favorite part of your day, you might be able to really relate to. And again, the conversation goes back and forth, right, for everyone at the table. So Sheryl, what do you want people to know? I know that this is, of course, a great gift ahead of Mother's Day. Where can people find these, and what are some of the other ideas you have for these boxes?
Sure. So some of the other ideas, just to go through, and of course, we're thinking about that bigger family gathering as we're going to be getting together. So we do have an edition called Family Gathering, which is really terrific for those kinds of events. And again, a nice mix of questions for everyone at the table. But if we're thinking about a gift, maybe, if that person that you're buying that gift for is into food, this is our brand new Savor edition.
Ooh.
So that's great fun. It's a foodies edition, all about restaurants and recipes and all sorts of things. So we love this one. And then just as you mentioned, that grandparents, grandkids is super terrific for, again, these bigger family gatherings. Yeah. There's a question, every single question was written so that the kids can answer, the grandparents can answer. And one of my favorite questions, you just went through a set of those. One of my favorite questions from this is, what song makes you want to dance no matter what?
Oh,
and that,
cool.
imagine, right? Imagine your granddad answering that question.
Oh, so cute.
And here at Good Day, we do a question of the day at the end of every show. And I love that because we all get to learn a little bit about each other. So maybe we can solicit some ideas from these boxes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
And you can, I was just going to say, you can find these locally. So you can find Table Topics locally, your favorite gift store, stationery store. But if you want to go to a larger store, Barnes & Noble is carrying a great selection right now of Table Topics.
Awesome. And also TableTopics.com. You can order now in time to get some for Mother's Day. Thank you so much. I love the idea. I love opening up the conversation and putting down the screens. If we can get there, even with the teenagers, woo, that's a big win. All right,
Exactly.
Sheryl, thank you so much. And I'll keep pressing you guys on some questions. As I send it back to you, I like this one. What's your dream car?
1968 Mustang.
Oh,
Ford F-150.
Yeah.
2015 Honda Accord. Living the dream.
I really want the new Bronco.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
there it is.
there's that. Okay, back over to
Fun
you guys.
stuff. Thank you, Dina.